Cadovimex II, known as one of the top 10 Vietnam seafood exporters in 2013, is gaining great success in the field of processing and exporting Pangasius hypothalmus, which is referred to as cuttlefish in this video. And now, let's take a look at how a cuttlefish swimming underwater would end up placed on the shelf Walmart. For the time being, a fellow business entity which belongs to Cadovimex II called Raising Cuttlefish Enterprise is responsible for 40% of Cadovimex materials. This enterprise is located in Đồng Tháp. All of Cuttlefish materials are now transferred to Cadovimex factory, situated just about 1 kilometer from Cuttlefish Enterprise and Cadovimex warehouse in Đồng Tháp. On top of that, the factory distance is 120 kilometers from central of Ho Chi Minh City, so it can be seen that this location has many advantages to offer. First, it is close to two important points in the supply chain, which may optimize the transportation between those. Second, it can make use of the extensive source of labor that is familiar with this industry and are willing to accept low pay. Next, Cadovimex can benefit from the policy of promoting cuttlefish manufacture of Đồng Tháp authorities from 2010 to 2013. The processing of a cuttlefish consists of these following main steps. Step 1. After thorough sanitary, cuttlefish will go through 12 filleting conveyor lines with the capacity of 300 tons per day, during which a cuttlefish will be separated into two alike pieces and all the bones, organs, together with heads will be removed. Step 2. Then the fillet piece will go through 8 units of automatic skinning machines for all the skin to be removed. At this stage, Cadovimex has to make sure that the remaining skin is no more than 5%. Step 3. Freezing and glazing pieces by 8 bell freezers and conveyor system for glazing. Step 4. Packing and storing in freezing warehouse at minus 20 degrees Celsius with capacity of 5,000 pallets. There are some positive features about the warehouse. As mentioned before, it is quite close to the factory. Also, such large capacity enables high volume of cuttlefish in and out. The warehouse also functions as a place for containerization. Clearly seen, this is a closed process in which both food safety and quality are ensured. Containers of finished products are sent by container trucks from Đồng Tháp to Cát Lái Port in Ho Chi Minh City and then travel 30 days on ABL ships to US. When the containers reach America, US Caddo branch will take charge of unloading containers off the ships and transporting them to Walmart warehouses by two means of transportation, road and railway. From the mentioned ideas, our group has figured out two most potential weaknesses. The first point we should mention is the lack of inputs. Around 60% of materials collected from external sources are risky in terms of quality and quantity management. Secondly, with reference to road transportation from warehouse to Cát Lái Port, we have examined and found out that Cadovimex is at the moment sending 20 containers every week to Cát Lái. In order to facilitate transportation of these containers, the company has to hire 5 container trucks, as it takes on average 24 hours for a container truck to travel from Cát Lái to warehouse to load the container and then return to Cát Lái. This results in total amount of 6 days of transporting 20 containers to the port, which proved to be rather costly. In addition, lengthy transportation will lead to inability to handle huge contracts and risk of accidents and damage to the products.